Electric.
Internet that's everything you imagine, and then some. Quantum Fiber, your world unleashed. Sign up today and get internet with a price for life. Keep your internet service monthly rate for as long as you keep your plan. Internet service monthly rate subject to continued plan availability.
The Power Hour is live, KFAN.com/watch. It's where you can find it. It's all thanks to Quantum Fiber, your world unleashed.
Just grateful. Grateful for
Parker
the staff,
Fox, everybody.
grateful for these guys, grateful for so many people that go unnoticed. There's so much that happens on a day-to-day basis that people don't get credit for, so I want to give those guys credit. Our manager, Drew Evenson, strength and conditioning, Jimmy, athletic training, Ryan Dotson, so many more people, but just grateful that this was even a thing, even an opportunity for an old guy like me. So just told all the guys that I was grateful for them and just appreciate every moment and just tried to soak it in.
Good job, Parker.
Such a classy dude.
We love you, brother.
Yeah.
Right. All jokes aside about him playing college basketball for 4 decades.
Yeah. He's a great guy.
Class act, right? Went through some significant injuries in his time. That's why he played forever.
Yeah.
Just wanted to
human.
keep playing.
Yeah,
he doesn't have to
human.
quit. Keep going. Why not?
Yeah,
Take
man.
one online
Oh, my
class
God.
about like Tibetan medicine or whatever the hell it was. Whatever you got to do to keep it going. That's fine.
And you know what? Go play in Tunisia or
go
Russia.
play
Go have an
overseas.
adventure for once. See
Yeah.
what happens and make a little money playing a kid's game for a little bit longer.
Well,
Why not?
Much like Harrison Smith may have just decided that,
Yeah.
like, look, I'm 36. I can't play football at 46. If I'm going to keep playing, it has to be now. Parker's got to be in the exact same spot. If you're ever going to go overseas and make money for 2 or 3, maybe just 2 or 3 years, not 20 years.
Right.
It's got to be now.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Correct.
Again,
Go make the money.
Is it Major League? I think when the guy with the old knees says one more season in the sun, and you get one
Yep.
more year to be a kid. Why not, right? And get
And
paid
some
to do it.
significant money.
Yes, well said.
You can
Court.
make good money over
really
there.
good money. Yeah.
And like you said, explore the world, have an adventure,
Yeah,
and then come back and start your big boy job.
that's
Yeah.
right. And get busy dying.
I feel like
Like the rest of us.
I feel like you guys all saw this video that I'm going to reference. This was maybe a couple weeks ago of what Serbian basketball looks like. Have you guys seen that video?
No.
Like the crowds and stuff?
The crowd.
It's insane.
Oh my God.
Like a madhouse?
I
like
would-
soccer kind of crowds?
Yes.
I would. There's like smoke.
And
There's
fire.
like fire. I'm like, if there is a place that I would want to play international basketball, that is the place.
No, it's insane. That's why people were like, how's Luka going to deal with Boston? And people are like, are you kidding me? He used
like,
to play
did you
over
see
here.
How he
Yeah,
grew up playing.
He used to play in the Euro League. It gets way more insane over there.
No kidding. I have a good friend from Serbia. I had no idea. No kidding.
I got to be honest. If they want to quote unquote save the NBA, turn it into European basketball as far as the crowd environment, it is awesome.
Well, I think they're
it's like
trying to
going
do a Champions League type thing with those Euro League teams.
Wow. I had no idea. Like, what do they do differently?
But it's like watching a European premier soccer stadium crowd in a much condensed, 15,000 seat arena, but they do all of the same things in a big outdoor soccer stadium that they do inside a basketball arena. It looks like pure chaos.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah,
Why not?
it's intense.
Maybe I would like
man.
basketball over there. Because when I went to that Detroit Wolves game, I took a nappy time.
Yeah.
Did you see it went viral a couple days ago? Did you see what? I think it was the Sacramento Kings. Did you guys see the halftime bit? What a genius idea.
Brilliant.
What was that? I missed that.
They had a contest where they had like a gas pump.
Oh, yeah.
And the
I saw
contest
the
was
perfect
to
pump.
see if you could stop it at an even number, like at an exact dollar amount, $25 or whatever it was. You had to hit it exactly. And the dude did it.
Yeah.
Whoa, really?
But whoever is in the promotions department going like, what could we do for a contest or a game? And, we can't just have them do pop a shot or something. Like, what are we doing? Are we just going to have dogs racing across the court again? We've already had Red Panda here 90 times.
Bring it on.
And some meat sauce stood up and goes, what if we just have them get the pump right? And they're like, you're going to have to explain more. I don't understand that, Paul. But what a home run.
Home run.
Such
It
a
went
good
viral.
bit.
Who would have guessed it would be fun to watch?
Yeah, it's brilliant. We should gamble.
Right, doesn't
on
that
it.
sound boring? Like
It
if somebody
does. I
said,
can't even-
if
yeah.
somebody said, I have a TikTok channel or a YouTube following, I just go to the pump and I just film myself and I just try to see how close I can get to hitting the dollar amount exactly with 2 zeros. Go, Who the hell's going to watch that? Apparently everybody.
Everybody, yeah.
Why do I hear Tommy in his car going, go, Gore, I do that every time.
Yeah.
I do it on holiday.
Yeah.
And my friends.
Tommy,
Don't you guys do
Film
that
it.
when you guys go to the gas station?
I do it, but I don't film it for social
I've
media,
never
right?
done that.
Not in the winter.
I'm
I
in the
run
gas
back in my
station
car.
getting snacks.
Yeah. Yeah.
With my car running.
Yeah, you're the
With the cigarette.
all of the
Yeah.
signs about how it's illegal in Minnesota to like leave the car while you're pumping and you have to stay
I
close.
swear to God, I've done this. I'm walking towards the store pretending I'm waving at somebody in my car and talking to them. Yeah, I'll be right back.
Man, brilliant.
I'm going to get some Little Debbie's and a Mountain Dew.
Is it against the
Zoolander,
law?
the whole
Yeah,
gas
100%
station.
against the law.
It
You're
is?
supposed to
I
stay
don't
close.
do
Yeah.
it then.
I thought it was
definitely
just a
don't do it.
guideline. I thought it was just like, hey, best practices, don't leave your car.
No,
if it's,
I think technically you can get fined or get a ticket
I have
for,
had one
for doing
time
that.
where,
I think.
where the pump didn't stop and I was in the store.
Uh-oh.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I ran.
Yeah.
Emergency
cigarette.
stop button or just run to the pump
Just I
and,
ran to the
and-
pump.
and
Yeah,
grab it?
Yeah, I happened to be looking out the window.
Yikes.
Yeah,
All right.
it's the only time I ever did it though. Never done it before.
I
since.
believe that. I believe that. All right, quick fan 5, shall we?
You guys, he's in.
Okay,
Whoa.
cool.
Congratulations.
wow.
Okay, Marty. That's
Jeez.
thanks for calling in.
Good
Yeah.
job, Matt. Way to go.
What's gone into you, Mark?
Oh, Matt.
It's time for Fan 5 on the Power Trip.
Brought to you by BuildersandRemodelers.com.
Thanks, builders and remodelers. All right, rapid fire, right? Because we're running late.
Oh,
The Gophers overnight fired Ben Johnson.
Oh, man.
Buzzkill.
yeah.
They lost yesterday in the first round of the Big Ten tournament to Northwestern, 72-64. So Ben Johnson out after 4 years as Gopher coach. That sucks.
I
Yeah.
wonder if, like, he's right now, like, you know, I worked my A off. It's kind of a blessing. I wonder if there's any little tiny part of him who's like, I can't make it any better than I did this year. I worked so hard,
Yeah.
and I don't know how I'm going to make it any better than that.
I just wonder what the names are that are even going to pop up. I wonder if Ryan Saunders is going to be one of them.
I mean, I bet.
Because
They'll
you're an
call,
assistant
yeah.
coach. Is he still in Denver?
Yes, sir.
Is he?
It's the
Yeah.
opportunity to be a head coach at the school that you went to. I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
I know that makes a lot of sense, but I wonder if he's just like, I don't want to get in the NIL game. I'm
Yeah.
loving life in the NBA. It's a
Yeah.
lot easier.
Yeah.
That's a very real situation.
No doubt.
There are
Absolutely
a
is.
lot of college coaches out there that are just trying to get in the professional ranks to get out of this NIL
That
mess.
cycle.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you right now, number one with a bullet, in my opinion, is one of the Vanderpumps, because they are going to get some NIL money to come in.
Like,
At this point,
Can
it
you
doesn't
name
matter if you
them?
know anything about basketball. I just know that the Vanderpumps rule.
isn't like, oh, brilliant. Isn't like Lisa Vanderpump 100% he would.
$1,000,000,000.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
duh, that one's
She has an
easy.
accent.
Yeah.
She's loaded.
Yeah.
She has, as Hawk said, big falsies. Yeah.
I never said that.
Yeah, you know on the
You said
movie The
that
Social
yesterday.
Network, they make it pretty clear that Zuckerberg always just really wanted to be cool, and
Yeah.
everybody else were like, "Mark, you're not cool."
Yeah.
But he just wanted it so badly.
Absolutely.
And now that he's one of the richest people in the world, he obviously does whatever he can to be cool.
Whatever you want.
What if we
He
just
still
sold
ain't.
it to him that, like, you know, it'd be so cool if you were the coach of the Gophers. We let him be coach.
Yeah.
Not let him. Like, you know, he just donates enough money. He doesn't take a salary, so we don't have to pay him. He's the coach, but we have endless funds.
Yeah.
And then we line up the assistant coaches with actual competent basketball
Yeah.
minds.
Like,
It's not
Yeah.
the worst idea.
yeah. It's not.
Mark
like
Zuckerberg
And- but-
Arena.
Zuckerberg Arena. And then, but
Yeah, there we
again,
go.
multiple people on staff, their entire job is like, God, Mark, you're super cool. Like, this
Yeah.
is what you're doing is
You're great.
awesome.
You're great.
Just constant praise.
The
So
Meta
he's
Gophers.
confident.
yeah, not bad.
Meta Gophers.
Yeah.
The Minnesota Meta Gophers.
Love it. We can change the name.
Let's go.
Well said.
If you get bored at the game, you can throw on a VR headset and just disappear to some
Yeah.
other time and space.
Yeah.
Man, not the worst
We're onto
idea.
something.
No.
We need money.
The Vanderpumps are turning the Cromwell into the Vanderpump Casino. Did you say that?
I did not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are
I
they
saw that.
really?
They really
They're
are.
changing the Cromwell?
They are, yeah.
I mean, the Cromwell's a dump anyway.
What's
That place
the
sucks.
Cromwell?
It's on the Vegas Strip.
It's
By,
a
it's
hotel.
by
Horseshoe.
the Flamingo,
And
right?
Flamingo, between the
Yeah.
two.
It's relatively new, though, right?
It's super
It's
small.
already failing?
It
Yeah.
sucks.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool. I can kind of visualize what you guys are talking about finally.
Yeah, look
Yeah.
at that.
After
Yeah.
seeing Vegas for the
Hey,
first
Ben,
time.
here it is.
Yeah.
It's right beside the Flamingo, right there. That's just this tiny hotel, and that's the Flamingo.
Yeah, if you walk past
yeah.
it,
You wouldn't even know
You
it.
wouldn't even know.
You
yeah.
wouldn't
right,
even
it's
know what
about
to
a
do.
3-second walk past.
But you know what?
You miss it.
That's about the size of hotel I'd want to manage.
Yeah, and that's a good location, man.
That's it.
Yeah.
I don't want anything bigger than that.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
feel
that's
you.
the best best feature. The Cromwell it's right in the heart of everything.
Yeah, you like have to go through it to get to the Flamingo, which is where you're going because that's where they get skanky.
And
no one goes there.
And that's a real story. The Vanderpumps are going to purchase that?
They're going to, yeah.
Is that how they made their money, or were they in the casino game?
Restaurant game. Yeah.
They have a place in Paris.
Entrepreneur and reality star Lisa Vanderpump is getting into the Las Vegas hotel business. Caesars Entertainment on Wednesday announced a partnership with Vanderpump to overhaul the Cromwell, a boutique hotel.
Did you say Caesars?
Yeah. It's a Caesars.
I didn't know Caesars owned the Cromwell.
I didn't either.
Yep.
Really?
The renovated and rebranded property is expected to debut in early 2026.
Did not know that.
Sweet.
It's going to be called The Pump.
Yeah. The Pump House.
It's even better.
Ooh, I like
my most vivid memory from the Cromwell was being there December of 2020, so December of COVID.
Jesus.
For my buddy's 40th. And that was when, by the way, I stayed at the Cosmo for like $79 a night. Best ever.
A+.
Best. Anyway, because it was just so cheap. But we got severely yelled at the Cromwell because even though we had masks on, because everybody had to have masks till in 2020 in Vegas, they didn't want anybody even hovering. You had to like keep moving. So if you were watching somebody playing blackjack, you couldn't stand behind them and watch. You had to keep moving. So, and the pit bosses were super strict.
Oh, yeah.
So just for a second, we tried to hover and watch one of our friends play, and they were like, "You guys got to go. You have to go." And we're like, Jesus, okay.
Yeah, we're just hanging out.
Masks up and everything, but they were like, their license was on the line. Right? They weren't messing around. It was get moving.
It was only a few years ago. It feels like
a
different lifetime.
Yeah, it does.
I can't believe we went through that.
Right. Yeah, we were
almost
there.
Exact. Well, not even 5 years ago. This month, like 2 days ago, it started.
2 days ago. I think it was like the official anniversary.
It almost seems like we're talking about World War II.
I know.
I mean, it's like that happened. I can't believe it.
Yeah, we were there when
changed everything
at that bar, the Heart Bar, when the mask mandate came back. And they were going to throw us all out because we were drinking and not wearing our masks.
Right, you were supposed to sip and then immediately put your mask back. And if that mask lingered below your lips for like more than 5 seconds, they'd be like, yeah, they threatened to kick the whole group out because they thought.
That had nothing to do with COVID. That was his breath.
Yeah, you are correct.
That was bad.
Let's be honest, though. The first, let's say, month of COVID was the best.
Man, it was so weird.
It was
super weird.
It was weird, but it was like
I'm with you.
It was like
I'm gonna stay home.
The whole country the whole world was taking a vacation together.
It felt like a social experiment.
Yeah.
And about a month in, all of us had enough.
We've had enough. And that's why I'm like, I kind of hesitate because it really was like the first 2 to 3 weeks was awesome.
Yeah, do you remember we would see those videos from like Venice where it's like, the dolphins are back?
Yeah.
And we're like, wow, maybe COVID's going to save the world.
Remember the dolphins were like, yay, humans are dead.
And it got really bad really quick.
No, they're still here.
Headlines when we come back. One kind of half segment with Ben Lieber. After this, we go commercial free the rest of the way. Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
iHeartRadio Music Awards are coming back Monday, March 17th on
651 Carpets Plus. We bring the showroom to you. Come on in. Here's how your free in-home estimate works. We bring you all the latest and greatest styles to complement your home. We use our state-of-the-art measuring system so we can give you the best price for your project on the spot. And we have thousands of products that you could have installed the next day. Call 651 Carpets Plus for your free in-home estimate.
Pneumonia vaccination has been lowered to 50 and older, even if you're healthy. It's up to us to lead the way. We've done this before. Music videos, fanny packs, even the World Wide Web. Let's do it again and get vaccinated because we're at over 6 times greater risk for pneumococcal pneumonia. Gen X, this is our shot. Visit vaxassist.com and schedule a vaccine today. Sponsored by Pfizer.
America's #1 podcast network, iHeart. Follow 40s and free agents and start listening on the free iHeartRadio app today.
It's Chris Hockey for Livia Weight Control Centers. Livia has set the standard in weight loss, delivering real results that last. Livia offers personalized support with registered dietitians and medical experts. From GLP-1s to Lipo B12, they have the solutions for fast, easy success. In celebration of Livia's 15-year anniversary, they're offering 8 weeks free on their award-winning nutrition program when when you start today. Plus, Livia offers the lowest GLP-1 medication pricing around. Act fast. These exclusive offers won't last. Lose now just in time for spring. Visit Livia.com or call 855-GO-LIVIA today.
Is your basement ready for the melt and spring rain? Standard Water Control is the waterproofing foundation repair and sump pump expert since 1977. Installation, service, and repair for all wet basement issues. Peace of mind starting at just $250. Visit standardwater.com for details. Standardwater.com.
It's a classic odor tale. You fried fish for dinner, cleaned up, but the smell is still in the house. And the neighbors are coming over for game night. They're on their way. And then you spray Febreze Air Mist. Febreze Air starts working instantly to fight even your toughest odors, so you go from fish to fresh like that. Now, all you have to worry about is Pam cheating at charades.
Breathe happy, Febreze, la 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 la.
Calling all hockey fans. It's your last chance to experience the NCHC Frozen Face-Off at XL Energy Center. Celebrate the end of an era on March 21st and 22nd with tons of fan-friendly fun and excitement. Enjoy FanFest and thrilling hockey all weekend long. Get your 2025 NCHC Frozen Face-Off tickets now at Ticketmaster.com.
Hey, it's Meat Sauce here for my go-to jeweler and neighbor, Tyler, at Arthur's Jewelers. The spring ring event is on. Over 3,000 wedding band and engagement ring styles. Guys, get BOGO wedding bands, plus Arthur's pays your sales tax and you get free diamond studs. March 18th through the 22nd. Don't miss it.
Want to win 2,000 times your money simply by watching football? With Better Picks, every play will have you on the edge of your seat, as game day just got 2,000 times more exciting. That's right. Better Picks has the highest multipliers in all of daily fantasy, letting you turn $1 into 2,000, $10 into 20,000, all the way up to $100,000 payouts. That's higher than all those other Pick'em fantasy apps.
And it's super simple to use. Just pick a few players, choose more or less on their stats, and follow along live.
Why would you use any other daily fantasy app when you can win 2,000 times your money only on Better Picks? Go to betterpicks.com, BETRpicks.com, or download Better on the app or Play Store and use promo code RADIO to experience the thrill of playing for up to 2,000 times your cash. Plus, new users get up to a $200 match on their first deposit. It's simply better with Better Picks.
Must be 21 or older and in a jurisdiction where Better Picks operates. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned with your play? Call the NCPG at 1-800-522-4700.
Check out chillboys.com right now and start shopping for the newest and best undies in the land. For your pickleball, golf, or fishing enthusiasts, they have the right pair for you. Shop chillboys.com right now. Use Sauce15 for 15% off.
Don't miss the 2025 Minnesota Deer and Turkey Classic, presented by Select Heartland Chevy Dealers, March 14th, 15th, and 16th at Canterbury Park in Shakopee, with celebrity appearances by Don and Candy Kiske, Melissa Bachman, and more. Get all the details at mndeerclassic.com.
That sounds like fun. Hey, it's Hockey here from my friends over Builders Remodelers at buildersremodelers.com. 73 years in business. 73 years. Can you believe that? By the way, I'm not making that up. That's the truth. It's the anniversary. So here's what we're going to do, okay? Offering incredible savings right now. You can save 73% off installation labor on your siding project. How about 73% off install labor on your windows? 73% off install labor on your doors and patio doors. Oh, and 73% off install labor on your roofing project. All that. Celebrating with Builders and Remodelers at buildersremodelers.com. The Twin Cities' only home improvement company with a Better Business Bureau A+ rating and accreditation for over 55 years. Buildersremodelers.com. Nobody does it better.
7th Avenue Pizza. Fresh ingredients, thin crust, spicy sauce. 7th Avenue Pizza's family-owned right here in Minnesota. 7th Avenue Pizza.
From the 651 Carpets Plus, home of the Next Day Install Studios, this is The Power Trip on FM 100.3 KFAN, The Fan.
Don't miss your chance to catch Flop, Sweat, and Tears Tour. It's the Flop, Sweat, and Tears Tour with Sauce and Common and Larry Mondella Guy. One night only at Bogart's in Apple Valley, March 21st. Tickets are available at bogartsentertainmentcenter.com, but you can win your way in by being caller 11 at 1-800-320-5326. Good luck, everybody.
Thanks, Zach.
Yeah, thanks, Zecco.
Hi. Do. Here we are. Hard to Emotion, final segment with our guy, Ben. Just playing some guitar.
Sad.
Yeah.
Sad. It's gone really fast today.
It has. There's been lots to talk about.
Lots to talk about.
Yeah.
And you know, having Tommy here just makes it go so fast.
It does. He's so fun.
He's so funny.
He is.
Yeah, he's the best.
Yeah. And right now we got to do headlines because there's so much to talk about in headlines as well.
Now it's time for Headlines.
Headlines brought to you by my friends at Wolf River Electric. If you want to get solar in 2025 and get solar panels put on, do it with Wolf River Electric.
We fire back and forth because I got stuff too.
Of course.
Good.
Let's start with this. I've told you guys multiple times over the last handful of years that one of the best things I've ever done for myself was get a television divorce, right? It's like I don't watch shows with Angie anymore because she asks questions, she's not paying attention, she's on her phone. I just watch it by myself. She watches it whenever she gets to it, and then she can be like, "Did you like such and such show?" And I would be like, "Yes, we can finally talk about it because you're done and I'm done and we didn't have to whatever." It's the best. Watch shows by yourself. There's a news story though that says one of the ways to save a marriage is getting a bathroom divorce and designating one bathroom for the guy, one bathroom for the gal, and just going, that's a his and hers. You don't go in there. I don't go in there. We each get our own bathroom. Let's call it a day.
I think a bathroom divorce is best exemplified by 2 toilets, 2 sinks, and 2 ways to shower or bathe in the morning. We have everything separate. The pet peeve of my old bathroom was the wet, sticky floor every time I went to use the toilet.
What's he doing?
What is he's got a heavy flow. He's got a heavy flow and just like
Why
splatters
am I
everywhere.
peeing like I had sex all night?
Yeah. Okay, so far, culturally, people really love a sleep divorce.
Yeah.
Corey's advocating
television divorce
for TV
for sure.
divorce. Now we're talking about bathroom divorce.
Yep.
Why don't we just call it quits? Why don't we just why don't we just
let's just tear down the idea of marriage?
Why don't
everybody stay single?
Well, maybe be under the same household and the same roof, but like you have your side of the house or your floor, I've got my floor. Maybe people should just live in like duplexes. Same roof. I've got a wall here. I've got my side. You've got your side. We'll just kind of co-parent. We'll share some financials. But, you do you and I'll do me.
Doesn't a man cave do that? Can women get a woman cave?
Well, the women have
the she shed.
The women have the whole house. Let's just be honest. They get the whole house. That's the whole reason we needed a man cave is because we needed like a 10 by 10 area that we can call our own. Now, if that area had a bed and a bathroom with a shower and then maybe kitchenette.
Now you're just talking about a nice Airbnb in your own house.
You're talking about a built-in apartment within your home.
I do like the idea that men get a man cave. We get like, a bar and a TV and a couch. And it's like, well, what do the women get? A shed out back, right? You get the she shed. You get to go outside, do your gardening, but get out of the house.
Yeah, but that's the bonus.
And the rest of the house.
That's the thing. Like, you forget that they get the rest of the house.
They get to put live, laugh, love on the kitchen wall.
Exactly. Yeah. Yep. You can't put your big poster of Alf anywhere.
No. Or any of your 311 posters or anything else.
Oh, God, I wish I had an Alf. Did you say Alf or Alf? E or A?
Alf. Alf.
Alien
like the monster.
life form.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, the alien. Which is a great show.
I would be more likely to put up an Alf poster than Alf.
Did Alf actually stand for something?
Yeah, it was like alien life form.
Oh, it was. Okay.
Yeah, it was an acronym.
I guess I didn't know that.
And he ate cats.
Yeah,
he did eat cats, yeah.
Sauce.
Yeah. I do that. I don't know why.
You eat cats?
Cool.
No.
Peter's pissed.
No, I don't eat
Speaking
cats.
of that,
Cats
you
are
just
terrible.
said you did.
I thought you meant the euphemism. I don't know. I can't keep up with your jokes.
Yeah, because
Pitas
we're
are
moving
delicious,
too fast.
by the way.
Yeah.
Like this one. How about this? A couple found a piece of paper with a strange message on it outside on the street, right outside of their home. It was a Post-it note, and the Post-it note simply said, "Destroy with mouth," in all caps. They thought it was funny, so they framed it and put it on their wall. But, of course, their joke is, or they think is, what the hell was that Post-it note for if it simply said "destroy with mouth"?
It's I guess you're supposed to find Corey Feldman. And
That's brilliant. Now, there's a reference for you.
He's touring with Bizkit, probably.
Probably
He
is.
does all the time.
I love biscuits.
Same.
You guys mentioned pita and biscuits. Man.
I'm starving.
All right, Chris, you said you want to bounce back and forth?
Yeah,
Go
I got
for
some
it.
stuff for you, baby.
I got a couple more, but let's go back and forth.
Yeah, a man in Western Connecticut intentionally set his home on fire to escape after allegedly being held captive by his stepmother for more than 20 years.
Wait
with
a
little
minute.
food and no medical care.
Oh, Mother Gothel, huh?
Wait a minute.
Help
Yeah.
stepmom.
Yeah, I know.
I'm stuck.
Say all of that again. I was listening. I just want to. I need to hear it to process what you just said. 20 years.
A man in Western Connecticut intentionally set his home on fire to escape after allegedly being held captive by his stepmom for more than 20 years with little food and no medical care.
Insane.
Is there a reason why he is incapable of getting out?
I hate to do this to you. I only know the headline.
Man,
I know. That's my first one. Like, if you can escape a burning home, why did the home have to be on fire for you to escape?
Right. If you're not chained to the wall,
If you're
like
not chained to
Slav,
the wall,
another Goonies reference.
Right.
Is there a reason? Is he disabled in some way that he cannot escape without her help, and she's holding him back? And again, it's the stepmother, right? Where is his wife? What's going on here? Is there a widower situation? A lot of questions.
Yeah.
And I'm with you, Ben. Why?
He was stuck in there. They had to pull him out. He was affected by smoke inhalation and exposure to the flames.
So was willing to theoretically die.
He was severely emaciated.
Yeah, both sides
Look
of
at this lady. She ain't so bad.
All your hands up.
Woodhawk.
Hold on. They put a commercial on. Hold on. We'll be back in a minute.
It says both sides of his door had been secured with plywood and a lock
My God.
to stop him from getting out.
Where's the wife?
How long
Hold on.
is this commercial?
It's 2015, 14, 13. Come on.
Oh my gosh.
You got it. She doesn't look like you're expecting her to. I'm not saying she's attractive. She seems mean.
Would you?
Oh, right there. Okay, never mind what I said.
Yeah?
I don't know what's going on with this.
I don't know.
What's up with that? Do you want to hear the news
It
story?
sort of looks like she's got a mask on.
Let's hear what this guy says. Come on.
Food and no medical care. Police are now revealing how he escaped. The prosecutor in Connecticut calls the case something out of a horror movie. A woman accused of locking her stepson in his bedroom for more than 20 years with little food or water. Authorities say to get out, the man used hand sanitizer and paper to set his room on fire so he'd be rescued.
It was like a bright orange, like it was just intense, the flame.
According to court documents, the 32-year-old said he was locked in his room since he was 11. Police say he was emaciated, weighing just 68 pounds, claiming he drank from the toilet because he was given only 2 glasses of water per day, and saying he could only leave the 8x9 room for short periods to do chores. His stepmother, Kimberly Sullivan, now under arrest. Her lawyer says police have it all wrong.
He was not locked in a room. She did not restrain him in any way. She provided food. She provided shelter. She is blown away by these allegations.
Court records show the man's school contacted authorities when he was in 4th grade, but he was eventually pulled from the school. Sullivan's lawyer says the man's father lived at the home, but recently died.
He was the biological father. He's the one that dictated how his son would be raised. We think as the evidence comes out, you will see that she's not the villain she's being made out to be.
That's a hell of a lawyer right there,
Yeah,
man.
that's why they get paid.
No, you guys got it. Oh, my God.
Yeah, that's why they get paid, man.
He weighed 37 pounds.
Yeah.
And nobody's seen him for 20 years, but she's completely innocent.
Yeah. He wanted to be in there. Yeah.
My gosh.
By the way, what does it say about me that when you read that story, in my mind, I thought like son-in-law?
Oh.
Yeah.
And of course, you guys are more familiar with stepmothers than I am.
Of course, absolutely, yeah.
That's why I kept going like, well, where's the wife? Like, what's going on here?
Yeah.
I was thinking son-in-law.
Yeah.
Like Pauly Shore.
Oh, is that your
Ben, you
meeting?
gotta go.
Sorry.
Meeting's already started.
Okay. Love you guys. I'll see you on Monday. Have a great weekend.
Ben, I got a story you're going to miss about snatching a wombat.
Whoa.
Wow.
Damn
I'll
it.
catch you later.
He'll do it on Twin
Is
Cities
that a
Live.
euphemism?
Yeah.
Bye.
You know what else is weird too is like when you started the story with adult man.
Yeah.
We're all like, what's going on here? And then when you find out, it started since
When
he was like 11, then it's like, okay,
Yeah,
then it makes more
This
sense.
is a future Netflix documentary.
100% I thought
For
the
sure.
Yeah.
And the dad
By
just
next month.
died.
Yeah. I watched your Charles Manson bit, Hawk.
Dude.
How was it?
It's good. It's a lot of information and an angle you didn't think of, and the guy that created it is convinced that there's too many it's just it's a government conspiracy in a way, and that MK Ultra is behind it, and it's
So Hot Ass Randy would love it.
I'm infinitely fascinated by the Manson phenomenon.
very beginning is it's It's correct. It's the scariest true story of all time. And what they did to those people without even thinking, and they, the Manson girls, even at like 70 years old, talk about it like they're ordering breakfast.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable how he was like, you're going to do this? Well, we don't think that guy lives there anymore. I don't care. Kill everybody in the house.
Yeah.
And as they say in that documentary, if they did a tiny bit of research, they would know that he wasn't in that house.
Didn't matter.
It was the definite. How about that 18-year-old?
I know.
That text just shot.
Yeah, the kid just had. I never heard that part of the story before, Corey. This guy shows up to sell somebody at the residence a radio.
Yeah.
He gets back in his car as he's driving away, and he just happens to be driving out of the driveway as they're walking up.
Yeah. Wow.
And Tex points a gun at him. He's like, dude, I don't know what's going on. I won't tell anybody. Bam.
Yeah.
18 years old. I'd never heard that part of the story in my whole life.
Wrong place, wrong time.
Yeah.
The definition of wrong place, wrong time. And how about they went to the house because they thought it was the producer guy's house?
Right, correct.
Yeah,
and they stabbed that lady like 70 times.
I know.
Unimaginable.
And then
horror, man.
they went back to the house the next day, and just for the fun of it, they put a serving fork in his back after he'd been dead for like an hour.
It's weird.
It's terrifying.
Other sad news. When I was, this isn't the sad part. When I was 13, my favorite team on the planet was the Phoenix Suns, and then Charles Barkley got traded to the Phoenix Suns, and it was like the greatest moment of all time. So I was a huge fan of that Suns era.
What brought you to the
Johnson.
Suns, if I may ask?
What now?
What brought you to the Suns? Was it just like
I like
jersey,
Kevin Johnson.
Okay,
I like
okay,
Tom
jerseys.
Chambers and Dan Marley, and the jersey was just super
sick.
cool.
So cool.
Yeah.
So then Barkley gets traded there, and I'm like, this is the best. My favorite player, my favorite team, even though I love the Wolves, but you get it.
Yeah.
Well, so I remember when Oliver Miller was a rookie for the Phoenix Suns. Big O, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then he eventually got to the Timberwolves. He wasn't very good by the time he got to the Wolves because that was...
He's a big dude, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
He got to the Wolves in 2003. Oliver Miller died apparently yesterday at the age of 54.
Holy moly.
Man.
So, you don't want to speak ill of the dead, but so I had heard when he was here that the Wolves were convinced that he was running a small-time prostitution ring.
Yeah.
And they had evidence. They were like convinced that that's what he was doing. So they're like, they weren't big fans of his here because they're like, I don't think Oliver really cares.
No.
So not 100% sure that's true, but there were multiple Wolf sources that told me that was pretty much the case.
Yeah, I heard that.
Don't know how that
Big O for a reason.
I guess. Anyway, dead at the age of 54.
That's how old I am.
6'9", 280.
That's a huge bit.
For basketball, that's 280 is the part. I mean, everybody's 6'9" in the NBA, right? But 280?
Nice.
It's a unit.
Speaking of basketball, Eminem might join a bid to buy a new WNBA team.
Peanut or regular?
Either, but peanut for sure.
Yeah, peanut butter.
Love them both.
Yeah, all great.
The peanut one is elite.
Yep.
I would assume that'd be a Detroit team.
Yeah.
Would they?
Do they have one?
That's what he wants.
They
don't.
did, right?
They
And then
don't
I think
know.
it
Yeah, I
went.
thought they
It went
did.
away.
Yeah.
I swear that their
What were they
Detroit team was
called,
actually
Locke?
really good.
They were called Never mind.
Thank you.
Hey, I had you were talking about chocolate for a second there with M&M's. Can I tell you something? I had an epiphany the other day because I bought myself one of those big old thick Hershey chocolate bars, just straight chocolate, hold your nuts.
Oh, yeah.
And I ate it and I thought, man, they've changed the taste of these damn things too. I wonder if COVID changed my taste. Because remember, do you know how often I complain about how candy bars don't taste the same anymore?
Yeah.
And Twinkies don't taste the same anymore? And Diet Coke doesn't taste the same anymore? I think it might be me.
Maybe you're the problem.
Maybe you're
maybe
in trouble.
No, I don't know about that, but like, isn't that one of the things about COVID that it did to some people is like change their taste and stuff like
Forever,
that?
yeah.
Yeah. I might be one of those folks.
Yeah.
Because everything tastes like S now. Except for one thing.
Ooh,
What? Ice cream. I still love it.
Yeah, no, I know you were going to say that.
What?
Sorry. I made it weird.
Twinkies don't taste the same.
They don't
though.
taste the same.
That's,
Okay, good.
That's factual.
Okay, good.
Yeah, they don't taste the same.
What is it that I don't think tastes?
No. You saw this, don't guess. In January, a popular gamer broke a world record by beating the original Super Mario Brothers, and they just made it official now. Guinness had to verify it, but they just made it official. How long did it take this person to beat the original Super Mario Brothers?
Man, speed runs on YouTube are sweet to watch.
They are, man.
It's like those old, like Sonic, the Donkey Kongs of the world. It's fun to watch. 2.5 minutes.
Is that? I don't know. I don't know if
I don't even know where to start.
I wouldn't even know either. I don't know anything about the game.
Like 20 minutes?
I don't know.
Sauce is close. Yeah, 4 minutes.
Yeah. Wow.
And 54 seconds. But here's when you're talking about those speed runs, it is essentially like playing music perfectly, right? It's the equivalent of Guitar Hero. You have to hit the exact notes at the right time. And if you even miss by a fraction, then your world record is off. For example, how about this? The guy that beat the world record beat the old record by less than 1/10 of a second.
How about that? Yeah.
So they've essentially maxed it out, where it's almost going to be not impossible to get much faster than they're currently going.
Yeah.
1/10 of a second faster than the previous record. Less than 1/10.
Yeah. Those things are fun to watch.
Those people play those games thousands of times, and they just know every little nook and cranny and hack to make it just exactly 1/10 of a second faster.
So I've seen that clip. Maybe this is what you're talking about, Max. I've seen that clip of a guy that streamed himself trying to break that Guitar Hero record.
Oh, yeah.
It's some song on the hardest level, on the hardest speed.
Is it Freebird?
I don't know what it was.
Flames,
yeah, something like that. And he tried it thousands of times, and he streamed it, and he's like, he's going to get a perfect score. He's going to run this perfectly. And I've seen the stream of him doing it, and it's unbelievable because you're like, I don't even know how that's possible. What am I watching? How is his finger? Like, it's not possible. And then the moment he breaks it, because the chat's in the corner of the video, and the chat is going so fast you can't even read what they're saying because everybody is like, holy bleep, because they know what he just did is impossible, and he's losing his mind. And I'm going, I can't. Why is this fun to watch? But it was. It's like I was on the edge of my seat watching this dude do it.
Yeah,
and I already knew he broke the record. I didn't watch him do it 10,000 times.
Yeah, it's fun.
It's so cool. Super cool.
The Grand Theft Auto speedruns are those are like a marathon basically because it's. They have all sorts of different things that you can take shortcuts here to get here, but it's multiple. It's like 20-something hours or something.
Is the fastest you can do it?
Yeah. I don't know how they do it.
But at least that has some wiggle room, right? With Super Mario, there's no wiggle room. You just have to nail it.
Yeah.
That's interesting because you could get really creative with Grand Theft and go, how do I get this done faster?
That's
Where
sweet.
could I go? What car could I take? Where can I turn?
Yeah.
You could map out your 20 hours. That's a lot of work.
Yeah. How do I get down the hill on my horse?
5 hours,
Not
36 minutes is the GTA record.
How's
Which
that even
one?
possible?
GTA 5. Yeah.
It's a massive game.
How is that possible?
So think about how long it took
massive.
you to do it, and think about how long it takes them to do it.
Are we finally going to get the 6th one this year?
No, not this year.
Yes.
Supposedly.
Is it this
I
year? I
thought
thought it was
we were,
2026.
They are holding all their shareholder meetings. They are saying that this is going to be a big year.
Oh, shares there?
Yes.
God, that'd be great. Hawk wants to be there.
I truly think two things will happen when GTA 6 gets released. Number one, we're going to throw about 3 months of our lives away because I'm going to spend
hate it.
And Abbott's going to hate it. That's number two. Is that Abbott is going to absolutely hate how often we talk about Grand Theft Auto 6.
Not everybody's playing it.
Everybody's playing it.
But you.
Yeah, it's going to be the highest selling game of all time.
Yes, correct.
It better be.
That's all you guys talk about.
$2 billion invested in this thing.
I can't wait.
Man.
It's going to be insane.
Yeah.
I think it's fair to say it's probably the most hyped up game of all time.
Yeah.
It's going to be worth the wait.
It's going to be
too.
it's going to be incredible. Where's it? Where's the setting of it?
I think it's Florida again.
Union City, Indiana.
God, there's going to be a lot of fighting for your women.
No,
right?
it's a lot of To Catch a Predator.
Yeah, you're going to be like, that guy's way worse than any character in the previous one, and he's just a regular dude who lives down the street from me.
That'd be so funny if they just spun a map and just picked a random location wherever it landed.
What was his name? Trevor?
Trevor
Phillips.
Phillips.
Yeah, Trevor's
like a guy I grew up with. I mean,
100%.
He really was.
Trevor was the kind of guy when they had that episode of To Catch a Predator on that you were like, please, Trevor, don't be in this episode. Don't be in this episode. Don't be.
Yep.
You got very lucky you didn't know any of those people.
I'm telling you, I will never forget that night. I will never forget that. That's Greenville. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. All my family's still there.
Oh, no.
Press square to take a seat.
Yeah, right.
That's a great
Please put the Zima down, Uncle John.
It's still one of the best shows ever, To Catch a Predator.
Yeah.
And look, and I'm a sucker, man, but I watch all those videos of those idiots punching pedophiles in like grocery stores. I can't stop watching them.
And
the one guy that gets knocked out with a pumpkin. Have you seen that video?
Yeah, of course.
I freaking love
David Pumpkins?
David S. Pumpkins.
How about the one where the guy wants to leave because he's constipated and then he backs his car up and it just goes up in the air? It's awesome.
I don't know what it is,
Screw
man.
all
And I have
those
no
people.
idea if it's legal what they're doing, but they basically just assault them. And they're like, I'm going to call the cops. They're like, please
do it.
We'll show them the chat log.
Yeah.
We'll show them. Call the cops. And then, of course, once they realize that they're not bluffing,
the
pedophiles just take off running.
Yeah.
But they're on camera forever, and I just watch about 90 straight videos.
Same.
I can't stop.
Yeah. Kelly go, what are you watching? I'm like, I'm watching pedophiles get beat up.
Yeah, it's fun. When they're walking around like Walmart. Ladies and gentlemen, this guy
he
tried
was
to
here to meet a 12-year-old.
They're
and
just
then he
screaming at the
runs
tops of their
away.
lungs.
It's always at Walmart.
Yeah, it's always at Walmart. And then they'll like slip on the floor.
Oh,
It's
I love
awesome.
it.
Yeah.
Can't stop watching it. Morgan Wolf of Care 11 joins tomorrow. She makes her initials debut. $86,500. That's tomorrow. Then the Sklar Brothers next Friday. That's going to be super fun to see those guys again. I assume Creasel's back tomorrow. Parrish, Marnie, the whole bit. 5:30 to 9 tomorrow. See ya.
651 Carpets Plus. We bring the showroom to you. Come on in. Here's how your free in-home estimate works. We bring you all the latest and greatest styles to complement your home. We use our state-of-the-art measuring system so we can give you the best price for your project on the spot. And we have thousands of products that you could have installed the next day. Call 651 Carpets Plus for your free in-home estimate.